All right. Welcome to another exciting episode. Look at my
Yes.
hairs.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun for All on the, of course, it's your Thanksgiving over there, but it's our 29th of November 2024.
Yeah, that's right. Thanksgiving falls on the 29th of November in Australia. This year.
And it's your Manifesting Questions Answered Live.
Yes.
Yes. So, go to
howtofeelitreal.com. If you're just getting started and you really want something that works, if you want to stop doing silly shit like scripting and playing with sticky tape, howtofeelitreal.com.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, think about this just for a second, because someone's going to argue with me. You all love to, because you want to feel right and happy because you're playing with funny photos, right? And that's fine. That's fair, right? But for you to play with funny photos, sticky tapes, and scripts about it, you have to imagine doing that stuff first. Oh, I'm going to feel good. You imagine feeling good while playing with sticky tape. Just skip it. Move to the good stuff. Lisa in LaRock.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Lisa.
And so, do that.
Yes.
Howtofeelitreal.com. Where else do we want them to go, Victoria?
ManifestingMasteryCourse.com.
That's right. 90-day adventure,
Done that for a while.
$97. What's it costing you not to? How about hours on Reddit? Years of struggle?
Yeah.
Because that's what I always hear. I spent hours on Reddit, years of struggle. Listen to the fat guy say, I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. And mix in with some Alex Jones, and you got yourself fruit salad.
That's right.
That's right. And
JoinRemarkable.com.
that's right. So we're heading into December, guys. So the last call for this year. We start up. Well, we continue. Some of y'all are continuing on. Some of you will quit. See ya, love ya, but whatever. I'll miss ya. And some of y'all go, you know what? I'm going to keep on going. And JoinRemarkable.com. Yada yada yada. So
Cool.
Vic
Sorry,
in the
I
Tricktoria.
just realised Emmett made it out on his own.
Wow. We've got a new thing going on. We'll
We
show you
do.
maybe, but not now.
No.
And it's really cool. And Emmett made it through on his own. Yay,
And it
Emmett.
keeps the flies out
That's
of the house.
right. You must
'Cause
have
he
imagined
hates them.
something.
Yes.
All right. I imagined something
Mum,
today.
help me. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so today we've got a Neville Goddard quote.
Do we?
Yeah, watch her go. I
Is
didn't
it at the bottom?
No, I didn't have time to make up a Neville Goddard quote. I mean, find one. Anyway, so
Find one now?
yeah, we're going to open up. Let's see. What's it going to be? Your faith in God is measured by your confidence in yourself. I just ordered 7 mugs, right, for $83 or something ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So y'all that are coming here, you get yourself a mug.
It's the beautiful one.
It's
with
a
your
beautiful
quote
one.
on
Wait till y'all
it.
see them. It's actually an upgraded beautiful one. It's the large mugs, Penny. Welcome to the show.
Cool.
All right, so crass commercials over. Making mugs. Your faith in God is measured by your confidence in yourself. And thanks for being here, and thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
It'd be awful lonely if I did this by myself to a box.
I
Instead,
know.
we've got an iPad each other and you guys.
And thank you, for showing up, especially seeing it's
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
exactly.
Okay,
All right. So, Victoria,
So
shall
we'll
we?
move along so you can get back to your turkey,
So you can get back turkey.
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
The first question today is from Linda from ManifestingMasteryCourse.com.
That's right.
I'd love to explore more.
That's right.
And Linda asks, I would love to explore more, but I don't know how. Like, I get in my head, more money means getting a different job, but I don't know how I would get that. Where would it be? How much more money, etc., etc. I want more, but also I'm okay with now, for now, and I get in my own way. Thanks.
So the subject of more is showing up a couple times on today's show, and I love that it's showing up more, right? So we started out Remarkable 2024, with a really cool chart. It was rational versus magical. The rule of rational in your life is to say no. To everything, to anything,
To question it all.
to question everything.
Yeah.
The role of rational is to question everything. The role of magical is to explore more, please. More, please. All right, you smell something yummy? More, please. Maybe you get a sample. Maybe you sit down, and so on and so forth, right? So it's not a yes-no universe, right? It's a no, rational, which is useful, and more, please. Right? Now, here's the cool thing, right? So I decided today I'm shopping only at Kohl's. I'm not going to Woolies. There's only one thing at Woolies I need. Not going to Aldi's. There's nothing I need at Aldi's today. So I said no, rationally, to Aldi's and to Woolies.
Yeah.
And so I did the magical thing. So as I'm driving down the road, don't play hot, yeah, all that stuff.
Yes.
I'm imagining getting the perfecto parking spot. And I roll in, and I not only get the perfecto parking spot for Victoria's massive SUV, guzzling BMW, but I can actually pull through, so I can just pull out.
Oh,
so
lovely.
there's 2 spots in the whole garage.
Where
right?
is that spot? Because I didn't know there was one.
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Top secret.
Okay.
We're not going to say it on the air because Green
Other
and Red
people
thinks
might
Tom
know.
will take it, right? So,
Yes.
who I saw today and said hi.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm in the world of magical, right? And not just imagining up a parking space, but experiencing, oh yeah, a good story to share with you guys. So I manifest up all at once a great parking space and a story to share with you guys. So here's my crass commercial, Linda. You post up some good shit. You dive into everything you possibly can. I'm inviting it to Remarkable. Right? JoinRemarkable.com. It is literally the more and more club.
Yes.
It is literally, it's a totally different atmosphere than the public group. And I just did a podcast today. I'll release in about 2 or 3 days. I get tired of the endless special person posts and the endless how to hit the lottery posts and why am I not getting something posts. Well, yeah, I want to explore with people who are exploring. Just to be blunt, people that are sampling, that's all right. But you already are an explorer, and I'd love for you to join us. So, joinremarkable.com. That's the crass commercial. On the other side of the coin, I moved here. I came here 14 years ago. The last time I passed through immigration was 12 years ago. And they said, I can't hang out with my friends anymore. Because it may be construed that I'm working. Because I was hanging out with Forex traders, had my Forex mentor, and I was violating visa conditions. And the only friend I had in my life that I could legally talk to was Victoria. And she left every day for 8 to 12 hours.
Oh, yes.
And so,
For the work.
and so I imagined more, please. There was a feeling that I enjoyed in her presence, and I imagined more, please. And what I got was build this project and go shopping. Along the way, a fellow named Dominic showed up. He became my next friend. And I suspect Dominic may join us in Remarkable next year as well. So, what can you explore more, please, of? Let it be pleasing, because a lot of people just imagine more shit, right? More struggle, more need for motivation. More avoidance. And I invite you to more of what's pleasing. And to join us. That's all I got. So, that's it. JoinRemarkable.com. Stick around. We'll answer your question as we answer other questions too, as you know, Linda. And,
Yes.
yeah, as you know, Linda. So let's keep going. Thanks for sharing what you do in the group.
Thank you, Linda.
All right. And y'all in Remarkable that are joining us up next year and stuff, give Linda a poke. Just give her some encouragement, too. What the heck? And do it with a couple people. Wouldn't it be cool? Just pick your favorite people you'd love to have Remarkable and invite them. Right? Because I can do it all day long. And people, I don't know, subconsciously he's trying to make more money. Or or is it my subconscious is trying to make more money? Right? I do. I enjoy more money. Right? I enjoy more
most.
salmon as well.
You enjoy more people.
I love people.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all know it.
Friends in your life.
So, oh my God. Ready? Okay, you got to sing it with me. I think it's a day late now. Ready? Happy birthday, Alex. Happy birthday,
Alex.
Alex.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
dear Alex.
Happy birthday, Alex. Remarkable Alex. Happy birthday.
Cool.
All right. So, what's
Yes.
next?
Okay. Yes. Then, is there any way of turning up the brightness on that?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
You get look at this. You ready? Okay, I'm going to run with this. The next question is from Victoria. Is there any way to turn up the brightness on this? Right, do you all get the joke? Right?
No.
She's wearing sunglasses.
No, I know.
Asking, right? And this is how most people manifest. I'm imagining more shit every day, and I'm daydreaming about turning the lights up.
It's
right?
very bright outside.
Now I always ask, hey, tell me about your JoGo. And 99.9% of the time, I ain't doing it, or I ain't doing it like you teach. And I go, rightio. You figure out a way to turn the lights up. By the way, if you hold the microphone,
No, that's fine. I can see.
yeah, I'm willing to muck with it. It'll take me 10 seconds.
Oh, you can
So
muck
you
with
so
it.
you entertain them.
Okay, I'll hold the strawberry card and this. Let me entertain you.
Come on, actually sing it if you're gonna sing it.
Huh?
Sing it if you're gonna sing it.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember.
Let me entertain you. I don't know the song, so I makes you think I know the song.
Okay, all right.
Control center, display and brightness. See?
There you
All the
go.
way
Up. All right, good.
We can go to dark.
No. Don't.
Hey,
He's mucking with us.
I did that when I got my Bimmer, right? So when
Yes.
I got my Bimmer,
That's right. I'll
10
find it.
plus years ago,
Yep. There you go. Yes.
I decided to put it in German mode.
What happened?
All the instructions then came up in German.
Oh.
So then I had to Google. Then I had to translate. I should have just called Alex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because help me translate this shit back so I can get this shit back, right?
Yeah. What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? Yeah, how do I turn it back to English when it's in German and I don't understand German? Anyway, sunglasses off. Next.
Okay.
All
The
right.
next question is from Motivation Mike.
Tell you what, can you get me my slippers? Because
Yes.
my feet are actually hurting on this.
There's a few. There we go.
All right, slippers are soft.
Yeah. Hopefully dry.
Health store owner Gary commented on my slippers today.
Did he?
Yes, he's an expat from America too, but I digress.
Okay.
All right.
So, the next question today is from Motivation Mike. Motivation or imagination?
This is going to be good, Mike.
And Mike asks, I disagree. I heard your trash motivation on your podcast, and I want to know why.
All right, because here's the deal. Ready? Desire is the mainspring. Desire is the mainspring for everything, right? The moment a desire comes upon you, that's when you surrender to its richness. The moment a desire comes upon you, if you deny your divinity because you don't understand, I think I have the power and I don't know how it's going to happen, you've just destructed a whole bunch. And then after you do that, you go, whew, I'm tired. What do I need? Motivation. So let me go on the YouTubes or the Reels or whatever the new thing is and look at 40,000 motivation videos, something like that, right? It's like pushing the car to the store. And this is what's really, really important. You never need motivation, right? Motivation either has to be carrot or stick. In other words, something in the future, something in the past, something out there. If you actually, I imagine teaching and I can't help.
I do it.
Yeah, I can't help. I get out of the thing. I'm driving back, and the next chunk for the December Remarkable call shows up while I'm driving, right? And I go, oh my God, that's what I've been looking for. And I come in and put it on the paper, right? I'm not motivated. I've already imagined it being a crush-ass call. I already imagined a crush-ass show today. Nancy Parker, welcome to the show. But I don't need to motivate myself to do a show. Oh, let's do a show so we can make some money. Let's do a show so I can feel good about myself. Let's do a show, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm in state, I got the best deal. I got $16 salmon for $6 today.
Yeah.
Right? I got 3 packs of it. So we've got like glory days for salmon. This is wild caught red Alaskan sockeye salmon. It is not the pink shit, right? It is glorious. And Victoria said this morning, I want salmon.
Yeah.
And I went, okay.
You could look out for it.
Right.
And then you found 3 packs.
Happy loving teacher goes, I want teaching stories. And so I get him and I go, radical rethink. What am I eating for the next 2 days? Because that salmon's going down. The salmon is glorious. It is not the pink shit. and yeah, I was talking with a guy today we used to see walking, right? And he's I'm showing him, this is not that. Right? This is totally different than that. So what's the question?
Motivation.
Yeah,
Mike.
motivation or
Motivation
yeah,
or
ready?
imagination.
Most people, they feel shit, pink salmon, and then they motivate themselves to eat it because it's good for you. Right? I adore this salmon. I will do a radical rethink on what I eat over the next 48 hours because I adore it and I adore her. So I surrender to a desire. And when you surrender to a desire, it's a devotional act. It's an adoration. It is not an act of will. So when you need motivation, that's just another addiction. When you need another inspirational video, that's just another addiction. Whenever you really are playing in imagination, you can't help but move and be moved. Neville says all that you do and all that befalls you comes from your imaginal act, your state. It doesn't say it comes from the endless cat videos.
I really love that. It's not an act of, it's your adoration.
Yeah.
Your act of will.
It is.
Yeah.
I walk into the store and I see red and green things, Tom, and I see Bacon Girl, and I introduce them. They already know each other. Tom says, yeah, he gives us names. And I said, no, I reveal your true names. Right? Bacon Girl just giggles, green and red things, Tom
It
goes,
reminds me, though, of this morning, like I just said to you, how... Oh, it's not that I was trying to motivate myself, but Fridays and Sundays...
Yes.
20 takes the dogs and he goes
I
and does
leave.
all our food shopping for the week, which is fabulous.
I make friends.
Yeah, because he goes and finds his friends and I'm left home alone, which is fabulous because then I normally do a full yoga session, which is, I love it. But, and it's a bit hard with the dogs because Emmett wants to join in. And anyway, so there I was on the yoga mat and I started and then I just kept feeling like I was getting drawn outside because it is the most glorious day. It's going to get hot this afternoon, but it's cool at the moment. And anyway, I told you how, well, I started, but I kept feeling this, I was getting drawn. I just don't know.
We call it the beckoning.
And I was beckoned outside.
And she goes with more please instead of no.
Yeah.
No, I should.
I could have persisted and motivated myself and stayed on my yoga mat and I'm going to do this. And none of me would have been there anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it's all about, being present and there on the mat. And so I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go outside.
More please.
And I said to you when you got back home, I've just been admiring the most magnificent garden.
Yes.
Like plants and stuff. It was just gorgeous. And you said back to me, that was your yoga.
That's
yoga.
your yoga. That's
and
yoga.
It
That's right.
is and was, and I loved it. Excuse me. So yeah, it just reminds me of being motivated, staying on my mat.
So you had a choice. You could play this rational, irrational game of motivation.
Yes.
Or you could go radio. I feel a beckoning.
Yeah.
More please to that yummy, Beth.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. It was.
Perfectly put, Lisa.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. So thank you, Motivation Mike.
Motivation Mike.
For giving us your question.
All right. I hope you're motivated enough to watch the show.
You might not be.
He might not be. Yeah, he may just have felt good. He just shot his. Yep, I told him.
Yeah.
Motivation Mike.
Okay. The next question's from Cortez on Facebook. Financial intelligence.
Yo, Cortez, I see you're on the show today.
Good one, Cortez.
All
Glad
right.
you're here. So, how do I gain more financial intelligence using the law of assumption? Is it possible? I want the freedom and time to do what I enjoy.
Cool. So I asked Cortez why. So he actually, Cortez shared the first bit, and I said, tell me more. Why? What would this give to you? Right? Now here's the cool thing. Probably 80% of the financial advisors that I've ever met in my life don't know what the rule of 72 is. which absolutely fascinates me. And I go, right. Some know what compounding is, somewhat, but they don't. They're not street with it. I'm the street guy, right? So, what I suspect you're doing here, if you want to know about financials, I was in the stock club in Geibel in year 11 and year 12 high school, and I learned a lot. And for like 4 years before that, I'd been studying all kind of things dealing with investments. I got my Title VI in '63, I think it was, so I could sell mutual funds and all kind of cool shit. And none of that made a damn of a difference. Still struggle, still push, still broke, right? And that's all fine and fun. And so if you really have a desire to learn financial shit, if it's an actual hunger,
The
cool.
hunger sounds like it's for more freedom and time.
That
You
would
said I want
that
the freedom and time to do what I enjoy.
that would be what I would guess.
But Cortez, you've weaved that into meaning. I need financial intelligence.
I get people that say, "Hey, 20. So you traded Forex?" I did. I don't now. I don't want to. I enjoyed it, but it's not my passion. It's not what I am absolutely nutters about, right? What I'm actually nutters about is exploring the divine, the human experience of divine expression, and hacking it. So I just play there, right? Now here's the thing. You can go read if you want. You can study if you want. If it's not an actual passion, why the fuck do it? Right? It's sort of like saying, how do I learn to throw a Billy Jack kick to someone's head? And I go, radio, cool. What's up? And it's like, well, yeah, what I want is to feel confident. Right. So you want to put 7 years into studying Hapkido or Kung Fu or karate, and or do you want to feel confident? I'm nuts about martial arts, so I play every day. Ask her, do I play every day?
Yeah.
I play every day, and I'm actually able to play a lot more than I could a year ago. It's called transformation. So my suspicion is, you got a middle. If you're nuts about learning about money and stuff, do it. Right? If you're not, don't. Learn the rule of 72 and learn compounding. 2 simple principles change your life forever. I can promise you that. On the other side of the coin, and you can learn about them in 40 minutes. On the other side of that, by the way, if you know what the rule of 72 is, type 72 yes. If you don't know what the rule of 72 is, type 72 no. I'm infinitely curious.
I don't know. I mean,
Right.
you have told me before
Yes.
on shows, but
Yes, but it doesn't
don't
matter.
remember.
But it doesn't matter to you. You're not nuts about it. I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I'll tell you in a minute, right?
yeah.
So, you want time, and what was the exact languaging there? Freedom and
More
time.
freedom and time
Yep.
to do what I enjoy.
Sounds to me like I get it. What are you doing with your time now? See, for me, money is speed. Money is speed. Without money, I gotta have you send me a fucking goat. Right? Without, and it's true. I just bought Liquid Swamp today at the health food store. I talked to Gary. He owns the damn joint, and he gives me a whopping 5% discount. Thanks, Gary.
There you go.
Right? Love you. Right? and so on.
Yes.
But if I had to go, Gary, so this Liquid Swamp, what do you want for it? If you said 20, I need a goat. I'm like, alrighty, who do I know that has a goat? Right? And it would take me all day to get one bottle of Liquid Swamp. On the other hand, I go in and I go, Gary, do you know what I call this? Because I tell people at the pool to come buy this, and I don't know what it's called at the pool, but I tell them to come in and buy one thing from you. Right? Well, I tell them 2 things. First, liposomyl glutathione, because it sounds sexy. So when people show up in your store and they say, I want what 20 calls sounds sexy, that's liposomyl glutathione. It's cool shit. And on the other hand, I tell them to come buy something called Liquid Swamp. And he goes, my God, it is. Right? And I say, yeah. He goes, I take it every day, and it is Liquid Swamp. It is. It is Liquid Swamp. And so now he knows. Now, if I had to trade goats and chickens and stuff for Liquid Swamp and liposomyl glutathione, which sounds sexy, it would take me forever. On the other hand, beep, done. Right? You want to learn something from me? Beep, done. right? You want to buy some liquid swamp? Beep, done. Money is speed. So I'd suggest discover ways to always be investing. I would suggest quickly diving into everything in your life, because you will discover speed. Until you discover speed, I suspect money's always going to be a struggle. So, and it'll get blamed for what it's not. Because money is not freedom. People like to think so, especially people that are poor. I'm not saying you're poor, I don't know. And money equals, what's the other thing?
Freedom.
To do what I want, to do what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey, you can do what you enjoy anytime, right? I used to go skinny dipping, right? I just might start again, but not in the swimming hole where my buddy wants to.
Well, you do
Woody.
in the hot tub.
I do in the hot tub, that's right. Anyway, hey, every one of those episodes, guess what I'm
Don't
wearing?
think about it.
Right? It is unedited and fully exposed. So
Yes.
I should put that on something. Anyway, all right. I think that's good. Cortez, stick around. We'll continue to ask your question and answer
Yes.
more as we continue on feelitrealfun.com.
Cool.
All right.
The next question is from Charasari on Facebook, Faith Muscles. And Charasari asks, how do I strengthen my faith muscles?
All right. First of all, I am so looking forward to our call, which is in less than 24 hours. Second of all,
Yes.
we think in metaphors, don't we? We can't help it. We process everything in story and metaphors, right? And so, faith muscles.
It sounds a little bit like the motivation or the
It does.
imagination. You've got
Faith muscles.
faith, the imagination, the belief, and then the muscles, the motivation.
Yep.
Yes.
I notice swimming and exercising builds muscles, just for fun. I also notice that I can simply float in the pool. Neville says to, I'm going to paraphrase, feel it real to the point where you wear it like a fragrant odor. It is such a natural part of you. My dad has a very one-of-a-kind body odor. So does my wife. So do I. I lay in bed and I can sniff the difference between Bruce and Emmett. I know who's on the bed without touching, which is good, because you don't want to touch Emmett.
No.
Right? So it's one of these things where if your metaphor for faith or imagination is a muscle, you're going to have to strengthen it. On the other hand, if your metaphor for faith is floating, all I got to do is float. Surrender to the lightness that I am and float. People do. Life is a journey, and it's all about learning lessons on this journey of life. And the longer they talk about it, the tighter they get. And I go, wow, I didn't know any of this. And it's like, well, thank you for letting me share it with you. It was an exhausting time. So, check this out. Right? What if? See, I just noticed that I can tell we're like God having the adventure of a lifetime. We're how God has the adventure of a lifetime. And what if it was really about a dance? What if it was about flirting? What is reaching for what's possible? Right? Whoa. Right? She's in the bed. I'm reaching. Let's see what's possible. Right? And there's fun there. Hey, William. And so on and so forth. Alex says, forced to vote, born to float. That's right. People say marriage, right? Yeah, marriage requires a 100% commitment and struggle of both people. And I go, radio? Huh. Right, so it's a commitment, right? It's us against the world. So it's a commitment and a war. That'll be fun. Right? And a resistance. You want to resist the temptations. All right. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
And it just gets more and more fascinating to me. Now, here's what I notice, right? Marriage requires that one person be willing to dance at any time. If I'm not in a dancing mood and she is, she can invite me to the dance. If I'm in a dancing mood and she's not, I can invite her to the dance. If we're both in a dancing mood, party on.
Yeah.
Right? And so instead of it, both people must be 100% committed. Well, you're not as committed 100%, Victoria. If you were,
As
then
I
you
am.
wouldn't blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right? And it's the endless bullshit cycle. right? You need to get more motivated to commit more. And that's why I cheat on you with ugly women. Right. It's just nuts, right?
Yeah.
Versus, what if one of us was willing to dance? What if the other was willing to dance? Right? What if we were just willing to dance at the same time? We're always inviting each other onto the dance floor instead of being in the bystander of bullshit box. JoinRemarkable.com.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to find this anywhere else. Or you can make it up on your own. That's okay. And what if this was true about everything in your life? 100% commitment. Right? Yeah. You know what I feel like last night? It's Thursday night last night here. It's our Thanksgiving Day date yesterday night here. Right, even though we don't do that. Last night at 8 p.m., if you said, 20, you feel like going to the gym tomorrow? I'd say no.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm spent. It's the end of my day. At the beginning of my day, I have no data. At the end of the day, I have no energy. Somewhere along the way, I pick up a dance. It doesn't take long. Right? About 5 in the morning, I'm already dancing. Right? And this is the key with everything in life. If we go, my desire, my goal requires 100% commitment, and I'm going to commit 100% to that desire. All right, welcome to the land of motivation. Right? You might as well just take your key fob. Oh my God, look at this! I got me a key fob. Might as well take that and pitch that in the river and start pushing the damn thing. Right? Because it's a totally different way of life. How's that? What the hell question was that based on? Motivation Mike, Cortez. Faith muscles. Right.
Sure,
so you don't need muscles, right? You need magic. Whoa, ho, ho, you're magic. Join Remarkable.
Yeah.
.com. All right, that was good fun.
Cool.
Hey, by the way, you guys that are showing up on Thanksgiving Day, seriously?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's a lot nicer seeing people here.
Yeah, it gets sort of lonely.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm so lonely.
Okay.
Wanna fry.
Did you want to go in, Bruce?
Want to go in?
How to go in?
You can do it. So look at him. He just wants a little bit of loving. Oh no, I gotta push through it.
Yeah, push through it.
Galaxy, yo.
Cool. Okay.
Tell you
And the last, no, what are you doing? You're going to have some coffee.
look at this.
Oh, it's a pity it's not in one of your beautiful cups that you're going to get even better. Rah.
Yeah, we'll just show them off
Yeah.
after December 3rd.
Okay. And the last question today is from Remarkable Lisa and LaRock.
That is the rightness.
Standing on the shoulders of giants. And Lisa writes, I wrote an entire question for the show. I really thought it through. And when I went, it disappeared. Oh, I wasn't pleased. So here I am. Puppies in my face and on my lap as I begin again. Last week you stated you were viewing into the coming year. Yeah, I really love that. I think that was actually in Australia. And then I said I couldn't remember what the other one was, and it was that one.
Yes.
As well. That's in my toes.
Welcome back.
Oh, sorry, but there's something wrong.
All right. Do-bop, bitty-bitty-bum,
All right.
bitty-boo.
Yes, viewing into the coming year. I feel to be standing on the shoulders of giants as I view into giants being my pups, who are my constant companions, faithful friends, remarkable members, my darling parents and son. Frankly, people and circumstances I didn't know I needed. This has been a year I didn't expect or know I needed. Time is the mother of presence. Right. When we change time levels, our souls choreograph our biography and destiny. Secret work has been done in us. Please share your thoughts. Thank you to all my fellow giants. Lisa.
All right.
Okay.
So this past so as human beings we're going to make artificial distinctions. Sometimes we're going to make useful distinctions. So expanding on last week's or the week before, whenever it was. So the end of the calendar year is coming up. A artificial distinction that may or may not be useful, right? And so I go, radio. So I'm in the car. I'm in my car. Right? I don't have no radio. No radio, right?
Yes.
I hate that morning show.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the helicopter. It's an aluminium helicopter. It gets louder before it gets softer.
It's right overhead.
It's right overhead. Yeah. All right, ready? I noticed the theme of the last year for me seems to have been finding. Just finding some bits that I didn't know that I had lost, and finding some bits that I didn't know I didn't have. So I've been finding a lot. I bought me a new car. I found me a car that I like. I bought me a program to do writing with, Scrivener. I'm finding organizing and using Scrivener to do my stuff is just really taking it to the next level. I've been finding toys. I've been finding tools. I've just been finding a lot about me out. And I go, wow. So I'm finding a lot. And I've produced a lot in this past year. And so I just notice the theme of the last year for me has been finding. And I go, all right. If I could peek ahead and notice what the theme for next year is, what could that possibly be? And I get focus. All right, what does that mean? I get I'm probably going to write 12 books next year, and all the remarkable kids will get them in the bonus box. Because I've found a lot this past year worth sharing and expanding and exploring. I found an old version of me and updated it. And I get now it's time to focus, to drill it down. Finding focus, exactly. And so I'm finding now focus is the thing.
Focus sounds very, very now and present as well, if you focus, yeah.
So I'm accessing massivenesses, and I'm noticing it's time to bring them down. Dennis, I've answered your question without bringing it into the show. It's been part of the whole theme. So when you listen to the whole show, notice that I've held you in mind, my friend. And so as I'm finding focus seems to be the next theme. I don't know if it'll last for 3 months or the year. I really get, I'm going to write 12 books next year. And they may be 35 pages each or 350 pages each or vary somewhere in between. I don't care. And that's part of the joy of finding and focusing it down. So it's a year of, it seems as though we're drilling down. I look at what feels right for a remarkable 2025, definitely the 12 disciples, and we'll see what that instigates. Because it'll be a different exploration than what we did a few years ago with the 12 disciples. So I'm finding, 12 disciples, and when I focus on each one now, it's like, oh wow, here's a bunch of stuff that's, you ever get married to someone? And you discover along the way she's not who she was, right? And she is more of who she was because she's who she is now. She's explored, expanded, gone deeper, and this is what we get to do. So we get to find, we get to focus. One of the themes that's shown up this past year is moments or minutes. If you want to live in a world of lack, minutes. How much do you get paid? An hour? Right? Minutes. Yeah. How long do I have to wait till my Minutes. How long should I do a session for? Minutes. If you're answering the question in minutes, you can't possibly double your income and work half the time. I've been asking ridiculous questions and sharing stupid shit for as long as I can remember. Ridiculous questions like, hey, how do you double your income and work half the time? People go, man, no one ever said that, and enough said triple your income. Right? But I digress. Right? But I'm curious how to do it in a way that will screw with your rational. Because if we get rational to shut up, we get to discover magical. Because rational says I can work twice as hard and twice as many jobs and talk to twice as many people. Right? Rational also says I'll just double my rates. That may or may not work. But what will always work is magical. And by the way, if you join Remarkable, no matter what level you join it on, because there's a few different levels, you get everything that we did in 2024. Some of the levels have even additional bonuses. But no matter what, everything that I'm referring to, you get all that too. So, joinremarkable.com. When you get out of minute mode, right, we get to explore moments. And it's the moments of magic that we live for. This is the longest show that we do every week. It tends to be 45 minutes to an hour. Last week it was an hour and 15 minutes approximately. My body hurts standing still for so many moments. It'll be fine as soon as I sit down. It'll decompress and relax, and then I'll go hit the gym, and it'll hurt. And then I'll go into the pool and decompress and have some fun. This is what we do as humans.
Yes.
So, as humans, we experience minutes. As divinity, we experience moments. I would really love to have a lot more minutes with her. 40, 50 more years of minutes would be great. Right? On the other hand, I'm actually more interested in the moments that we share.
Special moments, yeah.
Because if we're not sharing those special moments, like the dog falling over in the sun right now and his tail flicking, without those moments, the minutes have no point. And so what I do as a marketer is I say, hey, how about if we trade some minutes for moments? And you can buy something. It'll cost you so many minutes of your time for dollars. It'll cost you so many minutes to listen to it. But if you actually explore it and expand you and take it within and let yourself explore depth, suddenly what happens is you have more magical moments. What are they worth? They're priceless. So I go shopping every Friday and every Sunday. Friday shop tends to take about an hour. Sunday shop sometimes a little bit more. Ask Beth. And off we go. But it's not the minutes that I count. It's the moments. I go into the liquor land today. Last week I destroyed their display.
Oh, that's right.
I dropped a bag.
Oh, God.
I bought her 2 bottles of wine and 1 bottle of gin. And as I picked my lovely bag up off the counter, the handle slipped, and instantly my brain went into police mode, and it went, oh, that's approximately 1,400 milliliters of fluid on the floor.
That's not today.
Yeah.
That was
No,
last
this is
week.
last week.
Yeah.
And I go, the body that came from is dead. Right? Because they trained us to notice how big is the puddle, so you know whether or not to do CPR or call the crime scene people. So instantly I knew that's dead. That's bad. Josh and I did what we could to clean things up, and then I left. I went in today, and I know the story before he even sees me. 2 other people wiped the display out after me that day. Right? So there's not 1 but 3 incidents in Josh's store. I wonder who was imagining what, right? And I walk in the store and he goes, "You're not allowed in here."
Oh, did he say that?
Oh, yeah. With a little shit-eating grin, y'all and Remarkable have met Josh. He was part of the live shopping trip. And we had fun. It was a lovely flirt. But Josh and I, we shared some minutes. Panic. Move all the shit. Mop this stuff up. Get the safety gear out. Yeah. On the other hand, Josh and I have some moments that will last forever. So we had a few minutes of crisis. And we've got some moments that we'll share forever with a smile. What are you living for? If you want to be a good trader, trade minutes for moments. You want to be a suck shit trader? Yeah. Right? Probably the worst thing you can do is go, rightio, I'm going to trade. It's like it's a job. All right, I'm going to put in 8 hours a day. All right, yeah, let's see how that goes. And so on. Anyway, I spend a lot of time with my wife because it is a good investment. All right, yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, anything you want to get in there? That was really good. I noticed the question touched you.
Yes. I was thinking more with the time is the mother of presence.
Yes.
I'm not totally getting my head wrapped around that.
Cool. The way it showed up in me has to do with the moments versus the minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes, I'm not here. Come on. We got to do this show. We're running late, chop chop. Oh, it's your mother. God, she's going to talk for 10 minutes. I feel like 10 hours. Minutes, hours, minutes. Wow. On the other hand, I ran into my friend John at the pool the other day. Hello, 20. Oh, John, tell me something. Okay. And we start sharing magical moments right from the get-go. When we're leaving, we're talking about John is a special kid. Very special. And I asked him, what is the name of that young fella? Comes in with a carer named Tess. She's beautiful, and so is he. And he says, you're talking about Nathan. He is so special. And we're yakking, and I said, he's a medicine man. Just like your son. And John gets it. It's magical. John doesn't come to the pool with his son to put in minutes. He comes to share moments. I ask for Nathan's name to honor him more because I don't want that awkwardness. I want to share that special moment more. By the way, he always has his toenails painted, so I need you to paint my toenails.
Oh, yes, we'll get out your BMW black again.
Yes.
Not that you... Unless we can find Mercedes silver.
Oh, that'd be cool. Then we could do what's left behind will be the Mercedes silver on my left foot.
All right.
And
or half a toenail in one and half in the
yes. Other. Yeah, nice. Beauty. We're going to make her work. All right.
Oh, excellent.
How's that?
Yeah, that's great.
By the way, what's the difference between a giant and not being a giant? I'm going to call it in moments. The size of your day. Everyone has the same tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
I wasted another one.
Yeah.
Or tick, 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 I'm procrastinating another one, holding out on doing what I love for a longer, right? Tick, tick, tick. But what about the moments, right? The moment, you can allow the moments at any time, and the moments feel like they're eternal openings. All right, you brought that out.
Cool.
All right.
Excellent. Thank you, Lisa, for your question. That was ace. Thank you, everyone, for being here on Thanksgiving. And what we'd like to know right now is tell us what is your hashtag strawberry bit.
Yes.
I love the moments versus minutes.
Yes.
And I can definitely see how that feels like, because with Lisa's question, time is the mother of presence. Mum tells you always what to do, doesn't she? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Time is dictating
Yes.
your presence in the moment. So yeah, that was really good. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. What was yours?
Seems like we opened up with rational magical. When a course comes through me, the first lesson is always the first lesson for something profound. And I don't figure it out, I find it. And then it gets focused down, right? First lesson of ManifestingMasteryCourse.com, the girls giggled. The first lesson of Dream Driven Day, I believe, sets the stage for wearing it like a fragrant odor. The first lesson for Remarkable this past year, and again, remember, if you join, you get all this stuff, is rational versus magical. And we began today's show there, and we buttoned up today's show there, because Lisa could have said no. I just spent a whole bunch of time coming up with the perfect post, and I'm saying no. Rationally, No. I already put the work in. It didn't work out. Sorry, 20.
Yeah.
Instead, Lisa said, more please.
With puppies on her lap.
With puppies on our lap.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Right? More,
Yeah.
please. More of what makes us giants. More of what reveals the giantness of us.
Yeah.
More, please. More, please. And this moves you beyond. When people get stuck in this yes-no binary bullshit universe, they end up doing this. They bystand. Whenever you get it's all about no to what I refuse, right? And more please to what I find pleasing. And it wove its way through the entire show. So you know what I really want people to double up on, Dennis? More of what's pleasing and more no's of what rations their experience. Anybody who wants that rational magical chart from January, let me know. I'll send you a copy. It's not going to make much sense to you. But if you want to dive deep, join remarkable.com. There's my crass commercial. All right.
Very cool.
That's
Okay,
it.
that's
We're done.
it.
All right. So I'm going to go to the pool. I'm going to have some fun.
Yeah.
By the way, do you get that? Doesn't mean I didn't have fun now. Right? How much fun am I having? How much love is showing up? All I'm doing all day long is saying more please to more of what's pleasing. And saying no when I walk into some place and they say, oh, you used the wrong gender pronoun specific thing with that person over there. And I go, fuck it. Right? They get I love them. And I hate bullshit. So did they seem offended whenever I said what I said? No, they weren't. Right? Yeah. Anyway. More please. Love you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have
Thank
a great
you, everyone. Look at that.
Thanksgiving.
Lynn Marie is here as well.